We're diving into everything asteroids yet again. It's another great week. Guys, take a look. First of all, of course, as we know, the Launchpad is live, so there are so many collections that are coming out. And of course, a handful have actually already ended, so check those out on the secondary markets. But I love to see new collections. I love to see new innovations. And of course, on X, people are sharing these ideas, building their communities and such. And of course, you can always head over to us on Medium to read about these articles, to read about these new changes, new features, in case you don't want to watch the videos. But in case you just want to get it in written form, here you go, guys. The Launchpad is live yet again. Just a quick reminder, you can simply launch your collections by heading over to asteroidprotocol.io. Of course, connect a wallet, click create, and of course, jump to collections. Let's move on because I want to talk about something that happened just a couple of months ago, around a month ago, and it was in Toronto. It was a great time. I sat down with the Gen Zio team, David the DGen, and spoke about inscriptions and futurism and all sorts of different things at the Futures Conference in Toronto. That was a pretty great time, Blockchain Futures Conference. Of course, had to shout out Asteroid Protocol as well. I actually dove into a lot more details, but for what you hear, it was a great chat. And yeah, for those of you who are using the platform and creating, collecting, we're doing this together and it's a blast. So let's keep going on because there was a lot of good energy over there at that conference. And I anticipate a lot more talk about inscriptions and new tech like that, permanent internet, things like that, going into the future, right? So I want to move on as well because Adding Bio, one of the members of the community, the Asteroid community, has been creating some innovative use cases for the bridge, the Asteroid bridge, of course, using Astroport, CFT20s, as well as inscriptions. So you've got these CFT20 incentives over here in the Roids and Atom pool over on Astroport. And as you see, we've got Rockheat there. It's actually right there. And you'll be receiving some Rockheat rewards as well over here. Okay, so there are 2.5 weeks left for those incentives. All you have to do is provide liquidity in the Roids, CFT20, and of course Atom pool over on Astroport. Simple, just click pools, search CFT20, and you'll find it right there. Other rewards as well from other creators of the platform, and you'll actually see the Rockheat collection over here as well on Asteroid Protocol. Simply go to Inscriptions and just search for Rockheat. It'll be right there. It may actually be at the front in the top carousel. Who knows, right? So let's move on a little bit. Of course, Cryptocito over there on the Spanish side, they have actually made mention of the Launchpad going live. So I do anticipate seeing more creators coming in from across the world and just love to see the support, guys. Give this one a like, share it with a friend as well. And let's onboard more people to expand this recognition and user base for this, to me, amazing platform. Again, it's code free. I love that fact that it's simple and it's code free. Now, speaking of Launchpad as well, it's been out for a little over a week, and now you of course have some collections that have actually minted out totally. So you've got the Bloody Roids, you've got the OG Bulls, and of course you've got the Isho Ducks, golfing. I think it's actually hilarious. That's one. And here's another one. That's the Bloody Roids. And of course, that is one of those OG Bulls for you early creators. So dive into this thread, learn more about those collections, but also head over to the collections on Asteroid Protocol so that you can get yourself some of those before they fully mint out. Check this video out. As you guys know, back to Neutron, same idea for incentives. Multi-chain, a little bit of an update for the UI over there, but that to me is just more of an encouragement and more opportunities for people to take these CFT20s multi-chain. I love to see the UI update, and I love to just know that people can actually bridge simply over on Asteroid Protocol. Simply by clicking bridge and connecting a wallet, you can bridge your CFT20s over to Neutron so you can dive into some DeFi over on Astroport. I think it's actually super simple and awesome that you can take your tokens that you've created from nothing and bring them over, add liquidity, get your community involved, and incentivize them in some unique ways. Totally awesome. So in case you missed it, Cosmos Worms, which is actually going live, let's head over here. Cosmos Worms is still live for minting, right? A lot of the phases are done. Let's just click into that. The stages are done. You see these various stages for different holders and whitelisting and such, but it's now public and there is an interesting giveaway. So why not check it out in case you guys are interested in winning some Bad Kids art? This is potentially a good way. So consider it. Check this out yourselves. And mind you guys, there are so many other collections in this, communities and collections that are just building and growing on Asteroid Protocol. So do check them out. I'm just going to go through a few of these kind of things going on right now. Of course, you've got these stamps. You've got this. Now, guys, if you want to see some physical, some phygital items. So mixing digital and physical. Do check out H36. Some really cool visitors and such like that. So many cool things. Mongs I showed there just a moment ago. We've got a new collection, Astro Nation. That's a new one. Of course, OG Bubbles Club right there, still rewarding earlier supporters as well, and some of the OG supporters. Of course, Nemus always coming through, supporting the collection, supporting the community. Super awesome. I love to see that. And there's a lot more, guys. Again, there's had some more support for OG collections, OG holders, things like that. Super awesome stuff, guys. I'm super happy. So, as usual, head over to YouTube if you're watching this on X. And of course, if you're on YouTube, then why not follow us on X? Join the platform. Check us out. I'll see you guys in the future. All the best.